Hi, my name is Swanson, and we will be going through a balance routine, either with a chair or without a chair. So that's up to you where you want to be. You also can go as low as you'd like or stay as high as you'd like. Now, if you have the chair, I don't want you to do a death grip like this. It's nice and gentle touch. Maybe at times you have to grab a little harder. Maybe at times you can just barely let go, knowing that the chair is there to support you if you need to. We're starting with mountain pose. So Tadasana, standing with the feet about hip distance apart and parallel. Today, spread the toes and place them down. And let's play with bringing some weight forward, coming maybe up toward your toes as high as you'd like, and then coming back toward your heels. So not so much that you're going to fall over, but just forward and back. Whoop. And you can play with that. You might even want to find a focal point to stare at. And then going side to side. So that focal point, maybe it's on the floor a few feet ahead of you or on the wall ahead of you. You're staring at it, it's your drizdi, or something to help you find that balance. All right, side to side, and then find about center. Bring just a little bit back toward your heels, feel your bones stacking, and bring your hands, one hand to your low back, and one hand to your abdomen. And play with tilting your pelvic bowl. So you can tilt forward as if you're trying to spill all the water, if this was a bowl filled with water, out, and then coming back. So take it to the extreme a few times, and then coming to a neutral spine, which is about like a gentle curve in the low back and the lumbar spine. So not too much, not too little, finding that middle way. And you can hold on to the chair or release the hands down, finding that drizdi, and pause. Putting this pose in your muscle memory. And if you'd like to hold on to the chair, we're going to come into crescent lunge. So bring your weight to your left foot. Feel how that feels. Lift your right foot up and step it back, keeping hip distance apart. So we're not walking a straight line with the feet right in front of each other. There's a hip distance apart. And square, so you're taking one hip forward, your right hip forward, and your left hip back. Sink down, but look down. Check to make sure your front knee is directly over your ankle. So it's not past your ankle, and just right over so that the shin is perpendicular to the floor. And remember that pelvic bowl. You don't want to tilt too much forward, not too much back, finding a neutral spine. And the back foot is however it's comfortable here. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Spread the toes of the front leg, place them down. One more deep breath. And now take your right arm, the opposite arm of the leg that's forward, and reach across the body for a gentle twist. And then bring the arm up and over, reaching across the body for a side stretch. Also press back through that back leg so you're straightening the back leg to stretch the psoas muscle. It's a muscle that wraps around the pelvis, right in the hip flexor area. And twist a little bit more, turning to the side. If you'd like to, you can turn the head up. Find a drizdi toward the ceiling. It's a little more challenging for balance. Remember, not a death grip. You don't have to be there. And come back down whenever you're ready. Feel free to come out of the pose when you need to. If you'd like to play with balance here, you can bring the hands to heart center or up above or one hand up. And then we're going to step, bending the back knee down, step forward, and place that foot down as gracefully as possible. So nice and smooth. Now our feet are hip distance apart. We got to do the other side. So keeping that hip distance apart, left foot steps back into as high or low as you'd like, just so that that front knee, check it, make sure it's not passed directly over the ankle. Find a place where you could stay or there for a little while. And also feel free to come out of this anytime you need, coming back into it. Good. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Deep breath in, deep breath out. One more. Feeling the pelvis in neutral, the low back, gentle curve as you reach the left arm, this time across the body. And then bring it up and over and side stretch. And if it's comfortable to change your drizzy, your focal point, even just for a second, you can look up and feel that stretch all along the hip flexors. Deep breath. When you're ready, coming down. Hands can come to heart center if you want to play with balance, or even just lifting one hand off. And if you'd like to reach the arms up, tall and confident, while sinking down through the legs. Strong legs, spread the toes of the front foot, place them down, grounding. Take another deep breath if you're here, wherever you are, and bring the hands down. Bend into the back knee, find that focal point, really important for this part, as you as gracefully as possible step forward, slowly as possible, place the foot down. Roll the shoulders back, check your Tadasana, find the pelvic position, the low back, shoulders down. If you'd like to let go, you can. Notice the breath. All right, so now the next part is tree pose. So you can stay here and doing tree pose, standing right behind the chair if you'd like to hold on to it, or you can turn and you have the chair next to you. So that's up to you. And you can be holding the chair or just without the chair. You could even come to the wall. So whatever you need, whatever would be resourceful for you. All right, so with tree pose, you can have support in front of you or on the side of you. And begin by just testing by bringing your weight over toward one leg and see what it's like to stand on that leg, creating a new center line. Find a focal point, something you can stare at. Step that other foot in, either as a kickstand, your calf, or above your knee, never on your knee. Find what's right for you today. And make sure you're not sinking into the hip. Lift up, create that zipping up action through the core, but you're still breathing. And the crown of the head lifts up. And you can play with your balance here, staring at your focal point. And I always say to fall gracefully. So when you fall, it's inevitable. We all fall. Can you get back up gracefully in your tree pose and in life? And if you'd like to grow your tree branches, you can grow both branches or one branch. Nice deep breath in, deep breath out. And release down, lift the leg up, place it down. Take a nice deep breath and shake it out. All right. Next one, we're gonna really ground down, so spread the toes, place them down as if you're growing roots into the ground. If you wanna move the chair to the other side or just turn your body around, you can. Or if you have it in front of you, it doesn't even matter. And starting wherever you did before, so remembering the options. Zip up through the center line, standing tall, neutral spine. And if you'd like to grow your branches or a branch, you can. Tall and confident, and slowly come down as you're ready. Try to do so intentionally. Place the foot down. And now really shake it out. All right.